Hello everyone, I am Chase here at Rocky Mountain ATVMC coming at you with our top 5 off-road boots under $300. Alright, so if you're in the market for a new set of boots, but you don't want to spend an arm and a leg for a premium level boot, I've got some good news for you. On the table with me today, I've got some of our top picks and our best-selling off-road boots coming in sub $300. So if that's going to be your budget range, this is going to really help you out. I'm going to walk through, talk about each boot, the specific features and highlights that we like about each one and why they made it into our top 5. Now, if you're rocking a boot that you really like that falls in that same category that you don't see up here today, well, comment below. Let us know what boot you're wearing, what you like about it, maybe what you don't like about it. And that's going to help other riders out who are searching for their next set. So, without further ado, let's get started. All right, so the first boot that we have in our lineup is going to be the Element coming from O'Neill. So this is going to be a rock solid boot for entry-level riders that are looking for a boot that's going to give good support, great protection, but not break the bank. And you're going to be just over $100 here. So if we start out and look at it, fitment is going to be true to size. It's a comfortable boot. Now keep in mind, we do have our fit guarantee. So with any apparel item, including boots, if you're not happy with the sizing or the fitment, send them back to us in brand new unused condition, and we'll give you free shipping both ways on your first exchange. So with the Element, if we look here at the toe box, start with the toe box. What I like, lots of reinforcement here. It's actually a nice hard toe box with that hard plastic, so good protection there. If you look at the shin plate, big hard plastic shin plate there. If we look at the buckles, what I like about this is at this price point, really good buckle design. It's more of a modern buckle. So how it works, note that the buckles are replaceable along with the straps. Just take your strap, slide it over the buckle, snap it down, and they're going to stay closed. So really good buckle design on here. You're going to have 4 of those. You are going to have elastic up here at the top. It's going to help give a good seal. If we look at the medial side, again, there's that hard plastic reinforcement, so that's good wear or durability characteristics. Then up here at the top, what I like is you're going to have genuine leather, so good durability that is actually built into this boot. If we look at the sole, it's going to be a bonded style sole, and you are going to have a steel shank as well, so that's going to give really good support to the rider's foot. So again, that is the Element boot coming from O'Neill. Great entry-level boot, and again, a really good price point coming in just over $100. All right, so boot number 2 is going to be the Comp 5 coming from Fox Racing. This is going to be Fox's entry-level offering, going to be right around the $200 mark, and this has been one of our more popular entry-level boots for a pretty long time. Now, before we talk about it, we got to talk about sizing. The Comp 5 does run small. If I were buying this boot, I would go up one size, so make sure you keep that in mind when you are looking at the size chart. But if we take a look closer here with the toe box, again, lots of hard plastic here, so good reinforcement, big shin plate. Now on the lateral side, 4 buckle design. Now my only nitpick with the Comp 5 is going to be in the buckles. I think they're just a little bit outdated. They're going to work fine, they're going to be aluminum buckles, but what's nice is they are going to be replaceable. Now if we work our way up to the top, one thing I want to highlight with this is if you were looking at this Comp 5 versus say the Element that we just looked at, one factor that I will keep in mind is the Comp 5 is going to have a bigger opening around the top. So maybe you have bigger legs, or you're rocking a knee brace or a shin guard. This is going to have a bigger opening, so that is one thing you'd want to consider. But if we do look at the medial side here, again, there's that hard plastic working its way all the way up the inside, so good reinforcement, good durability. And lastly, with the sole. So it's going to be a bonded sole, but no steel shank in the Comp 5. So with that, keep in mind, it's going to be very comfortable right out of the box. That's what this boot is really known for, is little to no break-in time. So if you're going to be wearing a boot all day long, walking around quite a bit, I would definitely have the Comp 5 to be one of my top considerations. So that's going to be the Comp 5 coming from Fox Racing. Again, their entry-level offering, and you're going to be right around that $200 mark. All right, so third up on the list, we've got the GX-1 coming from Gaerne. Now, one fact that I really like about Gaerne is they're an Italian company, and all their boots are made right in Italy, including the GX-1. And you really could argue that when it comes to quality, like Gaerne, these guys are second to none. Now, with the GX-1, what I love so much about this, you're going to be right over the $200 price point, but you're getting the same quality leather and the plastics that you're going to see with the SG-12, which is their premium level boot. Now, one thing we need to talk about with this is sizing. Now, the SG-1, or the GX-1, excuse me, is going to run small. I would recommend going up one size with this. But if you look at it here, again, there's that same quality leather construction you're getting with the SG-12. Lots of hard plastic reinforcement on the toe box, working its way up on the shin plate. Buckle design, 4 buckles, and I like it, same buckle design that you get with their SG-12. So alloy buckle here, these are replaceable, really easy to use. So you're just going to take your strap, slide it over, and you're gonna snap it down. Now, as you work your way up, again, you're gonna have a Velcro closure up here at the top. One characteristic that I really like is here in the back at the heel, you're gonna have a heel counter. So that's gonna give good protection for the heel. And if we look at the medial side here, again, there's that hard plastic working its way around. You're gonna have genuine leather up here at the top. And one thing you wanna note too with the GX1 is you're gonna have that traditional style sole. So this is gonna be a little bit stiffer, okay? Probably the stiffest boot out of all the ones that we're showing you today. So if you like that, it is gonna take a little bit more time to break in, just keep that in mind. But you're gonna have that traditional style stitched on sole. Again, you're gonna have a steel shank. And you can also see here, you are gonna have that steel toe cap as reinforcement as well. So that's gonna be the GX1 coming from Gaerne. Again, really good construction, great quality, and you're gonna be just over the $200 price point. All right, next up on the list, we've got the 180 coming from Fox Racing. So this is gonna be Fox's mid-level offering. Now you're gonna step up a little bit in price from the GX1, but there are some features with the 180 that do make this boot pretty unique. Now what's fitment on this, it's gonna fit true to size, and one thing I will say is that the 180, very comfortable right out of the box. That's something that Fox really prides themselves on, is having little to no break-in time with this boot. So if we start out, we look at the toe box here. Again, hard plastic over the toe box. I like that it's texture, it's gonna help with your shifting. Big plastic shin plate up here in the top. But if we look at the lateral side here, now the buckle design is what's gonna be really unique and stand out the most with the 180. So you're gonna have two buckles down here at the bottom. They're gonna be replaceable. You can see very simple to use. It's more of a ball and socket design, same from their Instinct. You're just gonna take your strap, insert it, and then it's gonna snap down and stay closed. So you're gonna have two buckles down at the bottom, but when you work your way up to the top, this is what's unique, is they're actually using a silicone strap versus buckles up here. So what you do is very simple. You're just gonna take that strap, you're gonna have this hook up here at the top, you're just gonna tuck it in right behind that. Now what's nice about this silicone strap is it is adjustable. So depending on your leg size, you can adjust the length of that silicone strap to accommodate those larger legs. If you look here at the back, it's a floating cuff design. This is nice because it gives the boot good flexibility when you're stepping into it, but also it has a hyper extension stop. So that's a good safety feature when it comes to your ankles. If we look at the medial side, what I like is nice and flat, very low profile, okay, good contact with the bike. You're gonna have that rubber burn guard working its way all the way up to the top, a very grippy material. And you can see right here with the sole, Duratec. This is the same material that they use on their Instinct, their pro level boot. So Duratec, just like the name sounds, is very durable and it's very tacky. And I will say from my own experience, it does give a very good grip with your foot pegs. So that is the 180 coming from Fox Racing. Again, their mid-level entry boot, rock solid design. I like the fitment of it. And again, if you're looking for something unique, it's gonna be that silicone strap up here at the top. All right, so last but not least, we've got the Tech5 coming from Alpinestars. So this is gonna sit between the Tech3 and their Tech7. You're gonna be just under the $300 price point. So with the Tech5, it fits true to size, and I will say that of all the boots up here, probably one of the more comfortable right out of the box, okay? What I like is that nice low profile toe box. Keep in mind it is a little bit narrower than some of the other boots, but I also really like that they have a nice foam around the ankle on the inside. So really just the step in comfort, really, really nice. With the Tech5, what I like too is that they took a lot of the same characteristics from the Tech7, which you could consider a pro level boot, and they put it in the Tech5. So if we look at the lateral side here, okay, microfiber base with lots of hard TPU throughout. So on the toe box, the shin plate, but with the buckle design, probably one of my favorite buckle designs of any boot that is on the market. Very easy to use. They are replaceable as well as the straps. Take your strap, insert it, and they're gonna snap down. What's nice about these is they do a really good job with self-cleaning, which means that you're gonna have a really hard time getting any mud or any gunk built up inside there. And you can actually see with the bottom buckle here, it's on the top of the boot, which is unique. But that's really nice too because that just helps prevent that buckle from getting ripped up when you're out riding. So if we look at the back here, you're gonna have lots of accordion stretch panels. That's gonna help with the flexibility and the comfort. If you look at the medial side, what I like is you are gonna have a biomechanical pivot right here. So that's unique. This is the only boot in the lineup that has that pivot on the medial side. So that's gonna add to the flexibility of the boot, good lateral structure. And you can see there's that TPU on the entire inside. So good durability, good wear characteristics. And if we look at the sole, so you're gonna have a dual compound foot shell. Also, you're gonna have a steel shank in here as well. So good support for the rider's foot. And what I do like is that the sole on the Tech5, it's a very grippy rubber material, but it is replaceable. So if you need to replace the sole, you can have them sent in and they can replace the soles for you. And there it is. That is the Tech5 coming from Alpinestars. Again, really good construction, great characteristics, a lot of them taken from the higher end boots that they offer, but you're still gonna be under $300. All right, everyone, so thanks for checking out our top 5 boots coming in under $300. If you guys have any questions about any of the boots that we talked about today, well, make sure you comment below. Now, to pick any of these up, you can click on the link or head over to our website at RockyMountainATVMC.com. Remember, use the sizing guide, and keep in mind that this was our sub $300 category. If you're looking for a premium boot, we do have a premium boot buyer's guide, so make sure you give that a watch as well. Do not forget that orders over $75 ship free, and if you guys like this top 5, want to see more like it, a lot of great how-to videos and product spotlights, well, make sure you click and subscribe. I'm Chase here at Rocky Mountain. See you on the trails.